Welcome to the Tom and Frenchy podcast.
Welcome to the Frenchy and Tom podcast. I've decided I should be first because I come first when we circle jerk.
That's true.
What a way to start it off.
You've always been attracted to biscuits, though, and we're always playing with a biscuit.
Okay, if you had to date a biscuit, which one would you date?
I reckon a Monte Carlo because I like a nice pink center.
Are they pink centers? I thought it was biscuit center.
No, what do you mean?
You're thinking of a strawberry shortcake.
No, Monte Carlo, bro. They're the ones with like shortbread either side and then the red.
Oh,
Bruh.
gotcha.
Bruh.
That's a good choice. Good choice of biscuit. I was going an arrowroot.
Oh, yuck, you
No.
would.
Because it's a plain biscuit, it would do more. You know what
butter
I
it
mean?
up.
It'll
Yeah.
do more. Like it's always like because I'm a less attractive male, I do more in the bedroom because I know I've got to make up for my shortcomings. Same with the arrowroot biscuit. That's the Frenchy of the biscuit world.
You are an arrowroot. I'm on board with that. I'm not arguing with you.
What is your favorite biscuit ever?
Fuck, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, that's a hard question.
It is a hard question. There's so many different types of biscuit too.
Yeah.
I'm not actually an arrowroot biscuit guy. I really do like Jats though. I really get around the old Jats.
That's the plainest
Chicken
thing you've
crimpies
ever
I get
said.
around. What is that?
You're a weird
They're
dude.
good. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Jats is your favorite biscuit.
Probably
I was
up
thinking
there.
like sweet biscuits and shit.
Oh.
What, you're going to say water crackers? I'm
Oh,
more
like
of a
Tim
water,
Tams.
I'm a water
Okay,
cracker
Tim Tams
guy.
are good too.
Far out.
Welcome to a Tom and Frenchy podcast for the third time. We're recording this on a Saturday. You'll probably be listening on the Sunday when we upload it. We've got a treat for you for this episode. Tom, tease them.
So basically, we had a free Saturday and we wanted to do an adventure for the podcast listeners. And we went through a few options. We were like, we could go on a ghost tour. We could do this. And we landed on psychic, going to get a psychic reading.
I don't know how we landed on it. I think the psychic reached out into our brain and said, you should come to see us.
I did feel a hand ever so slightly fist my asshole.
Were you asleep at the time?
No, it was my own fist.
It was your own fist. Okay.
But in that moment, I knew I wanted to see a psychic.
I've seen Minority Report many times.
Ooh.
So I think I know what psychics, they predict when murders are about to happen.
Gotcha.
And they go and arrest the people. That's what I was hoping for today.
But, I mean, should we go straight into it?
Or if
what-
we get
what are you
time,
feeling?
we will go into... we've got some stories for you today, as usual. You love that. We've got Matt's facts, Matt's stacks, Matt's chats, whatever you want to call it. My
there's
brother
a lot of
has
variations.
got some more gold for you if we get time. Do you have something you want to talk about before we get into it?
One thing I want to talk about.
Tell us, Tom. Tell me.
I went to a show in King's Cross the other night, and when I was leaving the show, I was walking through King's Cross, which, as you know, hasn't been the same since lockout laws.
Yep.
It's like the crackheads stayed and nobody told them that everyone else has left.
Go
So it's just crackheads, no one else. And there was a lady on the strip, and she was wearing a burqa. And I was like, that didn't draw my attention.
Okay.
But I could see her in my peripherals.
Yep.
And as I walked, she turned around. And she had the burqa,
Okay.
went down into a super low-cut top with her giant fake titties hanging out.
What?
I don't think she was a real Muslim.
So it was a stripper dressed as a Muslim lady.
I'm not sure if it was a prostitute
It
in
was
a burqa.
prostitute in a burqa. Wow. I have never even heard of that.
And the funny thing was, I was walking with another guy who was at the open mic, and he didn't see it. So my attention, like, I don't know what the fuck we were talking about, but all I was thinking was, I just saw some burqa titties.
Wow.
And I had to explain it to him. And when he turned around, she turned back around, so it was just burqa. So he didn't see the titties. So I was like, bro, I can't explain this to you. I'm talking like super low cut, big fake titties.
Wow. And you were thinking I'll turn Muslim for this, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many were there?
3 titties.
One day.
No, man, it was fucking weird. And it was one of those things, like, even he said, imagine the things you don't realize and you miss just out the corner of your eye, because he didn't see that. And that was like a once in a lifetime.
I remember, like
She's probably at the cross every week, to be honest. But
Like when you see someone fall over and your friends miss it,
Oh,
and you're just
yeah.
laughing, and you're like,
Yeah.
that lady just got hit by a bus. I can't stop laughing.
I have laughed at like a Chinese lady crossing a crossing, like the zebra crossing, and she did one of those trip runs and fell in on the crossing. And I was laughing my fucking head off.
I love a little stumble.
Yeah.
Stumble. You see someone stumble and you point to them and go, I know you. I saw that.
Oh,
It's like,
so
oh,
good.
I did stumble. When I stumble on the road, I always like do a massive laugh to myself. That's funny. Look around.
Yeah, check
And that
if
way,
anyone-
if someone's watching me, I'm like, yeah, I'm claiming that. I did do that.
Or you do that little trip run, but
Yeah,
then
the
you just
trip
run all the way.
You
Where you
just keep running home.
commit.
That's how Forrest Gump started. He didn't want to start running. He's like,
Just tripped on a rock and ran all the way across the country.
Guten Tag to our international listeners.
Grüezi.
Hello to all of the French fiddlers, Tom's children. This is pretty much a Patreon special episode.
Yeah. Shout out to our Patreon followers. We love you.
Well, because of all the love we are getting on this podcast, that's how we've started doing bigger and better things for you. Realized you actually enjoy it. And
yeah, it's nice.
we want to return the favor, like a 69. We don't want this to be just a blowjob.
That's right.
No.
We want a bit of give and take.
We want a bit of give and take at the same time.
Everything at the same time. And by the way, we did record our psychic thing. We didn't say that. So we've got voice recordings, which you won't believe.
So this episode is a psychic special, crossing over with Tom and Frenchy. The lady, let's just get into it, Tom.
So basically we were like, psychic, that's a great idea. Where do you find a psychic? So we Googled it. There was a few options. Some seemed really serious. Some were... There was like what
There was one in the rocks. There was one in the rocks that was $150 for 20 minutes, and she looked very good. 4.5 stars out of 5. Apparently, they measure stars out of it. Should be 6.5. I don't really get that system.
True.
So we're like, we need something cheaper than that, and they had all these categories. It was like, do you want to talk
crystal
to animals?
balls? Do you want me to read your coffee cup?
Yeah,
There's
your
all
coffee cup.
I've heard of tea leaves, but I haven't heard of coffee beans.
There was one that was like pube face. It was like you cut your pubes off, put them on your face, and they read them, and then they tell you how good you're gonna be at sex. And we scored very, very well.
So anyway,
Sex.
we ended
So
up
stupid.
getting one off Gumtree, which we thought was funny, getting a psychic off Gumtree, which for those international listeners, Gumtree's like Craigslist.
And
in
for those who
America.
don't know Craigslist, it's like...
Watch a movie. You know what I mean? Just watch a movie. They talk about Craigslist all the time.
It's like eBay for bogans.
Eh,
Is it not?
I guess.
Yeah. I've only ever used Gumtree once before this, and that was to get secondhand rollerblades in Adelaide.
Wow.
So I don't know if it could top that. Have you ever used it?
Yes. I feel like I've bought something.
Possibly
remember.
a Gumtree.
Yes, I sell gum nuts on Gumtree. Anyway, so here's the lady we found very quickly. I knew she was the one. Her name is Carolyn. Her picture was her smiling at the camera, wearing penguin pajamas. That is no lie. She's taken this photo. This is the best one she has. In penguin pajamas. She didn't even get dressed for this ad.
Yep.
I'm going to read you her listing.
Read it, Tom.
I am born psychic and I practice Kabbalah readings, tarot readings in brackets, and crystal energy readings.
Perfect.
I use crystals to read your vibration and your universal vibration in life, where you're at now and where you're heading in life. Seeing if you are on the right path and if you're heading in the correct direction in life at this time.
One Direction. Big One Direction. That was a reference.
I perform life readings, which are Kabbalah readings.
Okay, you've said that. Fucking...
This involves your entire destiny, past, present, and future.
Oh, shit.
Also, which part of your life is shining through right now.
For you to act upon.
For you to act upon, yes.
Yep.
You are guided by your spiritual guides through me as I medium channeler, and I also channel your spirit and tell you which angels are guiding you.
Oh, fuck. This
My
is sounding
readings are
good.
full of powers of light and love only.
Don't like
See
that.
a few red flags
I don't
there.
like that.
I am internationally REM owned Psychic.
She's owned by REM,
The
the
band?
band.
What are their songs?
Everybody Want to Steal My Girl, I'm pretty sure.
I've
Everybody want to steal my girl.
Is it?
Everybody
I
want to
don't think
take
so.
her heart away. Couple billion in the
Okay,
whole
still
wide
going?
world. That's One Direction.
I've toured the US.
I thought you were going to join in.
I don't know that fucking song.
You don't know One Direction?
No, not really.
Whoa, and you call yourself a pedophile.
I think everyone else calls me one. I don't often call myself one.
Imagine if that's what you wrote on your boarding card going to America. Profession, pedophile.
Pedophile. They'd probably love me over there. I've toured the US doing psychic fairs and appeared on American television. We should.
Fuck off. We forgot to ask her about that.
I reckon that's a lie.
What American television show do you think she was on?
Why do you keep going down
I
like
was
you're
looking
trying
at
to
the
suck
time
my dick?
to double check it was working. What American television show do you think she was on?
Oh, I reckon it would have been public cable access or whatever they call it.
Nah, I reckon she was on like
Dr. Oz.
maybe like The Bachelor. She was like one of those crazy ones that they know the guy's gonna hate. She comes in with like Kabbalah cards or whatever they are.
Kabbalah card.
So we're gonna call her Carolyn, even though she looks like a Cheryl.
Yes, we're going to call her by her name.
Okay, Carolyn.
Okay, that's respect.
Okay.
You could learn a lot from Carolyn.
So Tom's too scared to ring her up. I ring her up like the adult I am. I go, hello.
It sounded like a prank call when Frenchy calls someone.
Why did you get me to do it then?
Because you offered and then you tried to palm it off. You go, I'll call her, and then you go, are you going to speak?
Yeah,
like,
I
what do you
thought
mean?
I'll type in the number
That's not
and then
calling.
you talk.
You should have
That's
said, I'll
half-half.
dial her.
That's a partnership. I'll dial the number. Anyway, so I call her. She sounds very lovely.
Very Aussie.
Very Aussie. Oh, how you going? Yeah, we were interested in your
Listening to you and her on the phone
readings.
was like overhearing a train station conversation.
Oh yeah, what do you want? It was like, just
you look
general. Me and
after-
my friend. Hopefully, we could split it. She goes,
See, she said 95 for an hour, but we could split it half each.
$95, and Tom heard 35. So
I was
it's a good
like,
thing we
fuck,
didn't
that
roll
sounds
into
too
that.
cheap. But 95, we invested in this shit, so please sponsor
She was
us,
on
Patreon.
American TV, so
And we were going to her house.
that's cheap. She goes, yeah, just meet me at my house at 3. We go, no worries. We drive all the way out to DY, which we thought was a nice area because it's on the beach.
It looked nice, but then we ran into some fan, and she was like, oh, you're in DY. You shouldn't go to a psychic's house in DY.
Yeah, you're going to get robbed. She said
Yeah.
we're going to get stabbed.
So then we got concerned, and then there were a lot of housing commissions around, and we were like, we're definitely getting stabbed.
Okay, so let's just cut. We're going to cut straight to pulling up at her place. It is in a housing commission. That was the first warning sign. Because if you're a good psychic, you'd think you'd be rich enough to afford a house or an apartment because you can predict the fucking future. Is that not what they do?
Well, that's meant to be it. Yeah. You're not
So
wrong.
that I was starting to get
A little suspicious.
worried. It was suspicious. She messaged us. She goes, "Let us know when you're at the front, and I'll come out. I'm in the first unit."
So we did that, and let's just get into the
Get
first.
into it.
So
Get
we've got
into
this
it, Tom.
clipped up. So we'll play a little clip and then give you some context.
Do you want to tell them about her apartment? Firstly, she smelled like a human cigarette.
No, so I walked in and the first thing that
Wow.
hit me was cheap incense and
and
candles.
cigarettes. She had about 7 pot plants on a mini trampoline.
She also had like some kind of ab circle pro that looked like a sex swing.
She had an ab circle sex swing just sitting there, and I wanted to ask her about it, but at the same time, did I want to know?
Yeah.
She had the TV on, like ABC Kids. It looked like it was
I
like
didn't
a
even
kids
look.
show. It was on very noisy. About 5 minutes in, she goes, "Oh, I probably should turn that down. It's interfering with the readings." And so she just turns it down to a 5, and she keeps watching the TV while she's reading Tom. Anyway, Tom goes first. Let's play a clip. Her
So
and
this
Tom
is us.
chatting.
So it starts off with us just answering.
Yep. What are you sensing from Tom now?
No, I'm not chatting in yet. I'm chatting into the cards.
Oh, okay.
So this is her shuffling her cards.
Never done this.
Really?
Never. Yeah.
Okay.
Have you been doing this for a long time?
Many years.
So that's our banter at the start.
Did you get a feel for her voice? Yes, you were right with the train station, Tom. Really?
She is.
Oh,
I wouldn't
fuck,
be
5 minutes
surprised if
late.
her name was Carolyn Emphysema.
Oh, she loved a cough, didn't she?
She was seriously. She was doing this thing while we were talking to her, and every minute it was honestly like she couldn't breathe, and she kind of do this face like you just like she. And she was. I was up first, and she was deep in my eyes, and she was looking through into my soul.
She had the waiting couch directly. So they had a dining room table. It's one way to put it. It's like a school desk, I should say. And then the waiting couch was directly behind Tom's chair.
He was straddling me.
It was
like we were on a horse
me. It was
together.
like, yeah, it was like, what's that position? Reverse cowgirl almost, but like
Yeah.
sitting down.
The worst kind.
And so I could like lean in and whisper into Tom's ears.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, let's play some more clips.
I got relationship, you're in a relationship, and it
Accurate.
might be in jail. Like you've been somewhere
She thinks
really
Tom's in
horrible.
jail here.
Right.
Yeah? In a horrible place.
Yeah.
And you're coming out of it now. Like you're out of it, new beginnings, but you don't know where to go, you're floundering. And you want guidance.
Yeah, I guess, what's my question?
I think she had you confused with Jeffrey Epstein, man.
Bro, she was convinced I was the darkest guy.
kept saying Tom was in jail.
And it didn't stop there. She also thought I was a drug addict.
You want the straight and narrow now. You don't want the wayward anymore.
That's right.
Like, and if you've been doing drugs, you want to get off it. This is your new beginning, so you only have one go at it. And really, you'll come a gutsy, you'll fall apart. If you keep going back into the same old, this is your time to get out of it.
Right.
And take that big breath of air. Okay, so
I'm trying to be so polite.
Yeah.
I will always
What?
steadfastly guide you only one way out of this, and it's the right way. But I'm not in charge of you. You will make your decisions from that. If you've been into drugs, you might fall backwards into that.
Yep.
And that's like woefully wrong. But don't come back to me if you do, because I don't deal with anyone on drugs
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Depends on the drugs.
Pardon?
Depends on the drugs.
It doesn't depend on the drugs.
No, but like some drugs are legal, good for you.
Like what?
Like beer.
Alcohol,
No,
man.
it doesn't depend on the drugs with me at all.
She fucking hates drugs.
Bro, she was no bullshit at the start. She was scaring the shit out of me. I was being so polite. She thought I was from prison and a drug addict, and I was going with it.
Tom could not say more than
Bro, she
a
didn't give me
word.
a chance.
She would do these 15-minute soliloquies like she's in a Shakespeare play. Tom's just, yes, mum, no, mum.
Seriously, like, what do you say to her?
I
didn't want to
shut
tell
up
her
and let
about
me speak.
I didn't want to speak. I wanted her to speak.
And she's like, why have you come in, Tom, to ask us a question? Tom couldn't think of anything because we didn't know. We thought she'd just read the
Yeah.
cards and
I
go,
thought
oh,
she'd just
you got
judge
the
me.
Joker. That means you're a bit of a funny dude.
I knew I was going to get that.
You got the unicorn. Means you got a
Yeah.
cock on your head. But
Yeah,
no,
that's
nothing.
better.
What do we
But
got
yeah,
next?
I was like, I guess I want to know what my future is my question. And then she's like, she wouldn't take that. She wanted a better question.
No, that's too easy for us.
So
Too
she was just
easy.
like, you want to know how to get out of jail, don't you, Tom?
How don't you, Epstein? What's this
You're gonna
one?
land in hell. And I'm not your Christian way out bullshit either. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you the facts. Lay down, bang, bang. You're a man, you can cop it.
You're a man, you can cop it.
Lay down, bang,
Bang, bang, right in
You're
your pussy.
A man, you can cop it. Play that again. Play that again. That is the best little hook.
We're going to have to use so many of these as sound grabs.
Yeah, this has got to be
No,
a sound grab.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you the facts. Lay down, bang, bang. You're a man, you can cop it.
Like, what does
Lay
that
down,
mean?
bang. It means she's on the sex swing. She's on the ab cruncher. Lay down, bang, bang.
If your abs are strong enough, you can take any man. Bang, bang, right in the
Lay
pussy.
down, bang, bang. Get those plants on the trampoline. Bang, bang.
Oh, yeah.
That was her. She fucking loved a cough.
Fuck.
Okay, what's next?
And this is us cutting out a lot, guys. This went for an hour, and she didn't breathe.
It was not funny at the time. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I was scared.
I was trying not to laugh. It was like when you're in trouble from a teacher.
She
and
was
I'm
looking me
just like-
deep in the eyes. She thought I was a drug dealing pedophile, and
And I'm looking around her, like, shanty, and I'm just trying not to laugh because half the time she's watching TV while she's saying this shit like she believes it.
Fuck.
I love her.
Fucking wake up. And no drug will fix your life.
Still going.
Ever.
This is 10 minutes
And
later.
no beer will either.
It will.
But I love beer. I love wine. Jesus did too.
Love that.
But you don't have a fucking carton full.
Yeah.
And mung your brain up. Scramble bullshit.
Where did
What?
Where did Jesus come from? And then scrambled eggs. She's just fucking mixing everything. Have you seen the entrepreneur Gary V?
Yes.
She is like
The Bogan Gary
she's
V.
Bogan Gary V. She's Sheila Gary V.
I love that.
She is, man.
You don't
Fucking-
need a carton of it. Jesus only
Oh.
had one bottle.
You don't need any beer. Fuck, I fucking love beer actually. Or could go fucking.
Fuck, we should have taken a 6-pack.
Oh, we should have.
Oh, next time. I reckon we go back and see what's up another time.
Winnie Blues, bro.
She's too good of a character not to revisit. Here we go.
You want children of your dreams.
Yeah. Okay, context. That was to Tom from nowhere.
I haven't said anything. I've just agreed with her. She's decided that I'm really into children.
Into children.
She
You want
doesn't stop
children
there.
of your dreams.
The children of my dreams. And she kept saying 7-year-old boy over and over. She really did.
That's all you've ever wanted. And their own little selves. No clones of you.
Yeah.
No one does that. That's not nature. They're so unique. It's why you love them so much. You know, they're not little fucking you or your wife. Or it doesn't even have to be your wife. I don't believe in that anyway. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you just love the creature for being itself.
Yeah.
And you really love it more for being so unique.
What?
Yeah, I love kids.
Frenchy laughed out loud then. I was trying to keep it serious.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
throw it in there.
See if we can hear it. Go back to I love kids. That was. I can't believe you said that because I was thinking that. I was like, this is.
I was like, I
fucking
got to get
weird.
it in there, but I can't laugh because I don't want to
I was like,
be
this
a
is
dick.
getting weird.
Yeah, I love kids.
You know, and I could see you're gonna get your life together.
Yeah. No, it's looking
And
good.
that is what you have to do.
The people who come to her must be fucked.
Bro, was she across the road from a jail or no?
Oh yeah,
It
we
looked
thought
like
it was
some-
a school at first, and then it wasn't a school. So we don't know. Schools are jails, though.
She absolutely thought I'd done some horrible, unforgivable things. So she was right.
Well, I told her on the phone. I called her when you were in the bathroom.
Sent me a text saying this guy he fucks and
In this day and age, surely they'll just Google you. You'd say, "Hey, what's your full name?" And they'll Google you and say,
she's not bongo. Text your full name and number.
they text your full name and suburb, and they find out about you.
My name's Carolyn Bongo.
Imagine if it was Bongo. Psychics really just are Bongo, though.
Bro, she didn't
Did
ask
you ever
any
text Bongo?
details. I think I
swear you
did a
did
sponsored
once.
post for her.
I swear you did. Cause
I
you
did a
just,
sponsored post. I was like, hey guys, just check out Bongo.
I swear you did.
Yeah, bro.
And yeah, I don't know if you guys have this overseas. In Australia, we had this Bongo. It was
I think they do, bro.
It was
I've
a
seen-
monkey or something, wasn't he?
I
And
don't
you
know.
text your friend's name and address.
They know. Bongo knows.
And Bongo knows, and he'll just message you back information about them. So it was a sick way to find out about girls you're stalking.
I've never done
into,
that.
Following, dating, whatever.
Wow. The truth comes out about Frenchy.
Or even about yourself. You're like, I don't know what
Imagine if you messaged it and it was like nude shit about you. Like you should be doing
that
this.
you don't even know.
Yeah. Fuck.
Well, like you've got chlamydia. You're like, fuck, Bongo, I'm going to get a test.
Shit.
Thanks a lot.
Bongo knows.
You're a
man.
lifesaver. Dr. Bongo. Dr. Bongo would be a
That's
good
mad.
offset, yeah.
You've got AIDS. It's like, fuck, Bongo.
Doctor. Instead of going to an actual doctor, you can just go, Dr. Bongo, what have I got? And he'll just text you, because doctors don't even text you.
They should.
They should.
I
And
don't want to talk.
No, exactly.
All right.
And he's just like, a brain tumor. It's like, fuck, thanks,
Fuck,
Dr.
Bongo.
Bongo. Okay, back to
You were
Cheryl.
born you. You weren't born with him there. You were
Oh,
born you.
yeah, pause. She thinks we were like life partners or something at some
Yeah,
point.
I think she thinks we went to jail together
Yeah.
and we're bad
And we
influences.
saw some shit.
And Frenchie was obviously the bad one. But
No,
he's-
she thought you was the bad one. I was the good one.
I don't know,
I'm
man.
the cheeky one.
Nah.
And the same goes with him. He wasn't born with you there. But you obviously, like, soulmates, so you got some really beautiful soul
Soulmates?
connection going on.
No.
It's very fucking strong. And you're emotionally attached, which is all good.
Fuck.
Soulmates who are emotionally attached.
And you got a podcast together. What?
How did you know that? Bongo.
Bongo.
I wonder, so we would like to hear your stories if you've ever been to a psychic.
Absolutely. Please let us know.
Write them in the comments below on any of our psychic posts. I'm interested to see if it turned out, or a good one we should go to, because we want them.
Yeah, or something else we could do that's kind of interesting.
Prison. We should go to prison.
I think we're already on our way,
We're
brother.
on our way, so just wait till it naturally happens. Don't force it. Don't force it. Let's keep going. We've got a few more good, amazing clips from this lady.
What date is her birthday?
I think it's
Oh, so this is where we were talking about my girlfriend, and she started talking about star signs, and she figured out I was a Taurus and my girlfriend was a Gemini, and she said she fucking hated Geminis, bro.
Oh, she did.
she was
she
like
did, 'cause
real off it.
It's because she's like Will Smith's got the movie coming out called Gemini Man, and she
yeah.
hates Will Smith.
I think
hates
that
him.
might be the
That's what it was.
And yeah, so
It's
we were
based on
trying
the
to
star sign. That
we were trying
movie.
to see if it was meant to be, and this is what she thought about my relationship.
What date is her
I
birthday?
think it's the first.
Oh, shit. She's a fanatic of Gemini.
Oh well.
But
We'll see.
Oh, really? Don't plant all your eggs in her basket. That's
Yeah.
all. Because Taurians are very hard. You're very hard, but you got a mushy heart, but a bull
Yeah.
sort of exterior.
Bullcock.
But you're protecting your little mushy self.
Yeah.
Your little mushy self.
She called me a bitch, man.
Yeah, she did.
She was like, in prison, you would be the bitch. Mushy butt. I was like, don't call me mushy butt.
Mushy bitch.
But yeah, she's trying to break us up. I reckon she wanted some, eh?
Oh, yeah.
She's like, I think you should break up. She's a Gemini, but me, I'm a Cancer.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a chancer.
Yeah.
And then she was smoking a ciggy with her pussy.
Yeah, come on the ab swing. Come get some.
Scott Morrison's a Taurian.
Yeah, so
She had a weird thing about Scott
She
Morrison.
kept bringing up ScoMo like maybe 5 times. She loved him.
That's our current Australian Prime Minister for those playing at home.
Okay, so wait for this bit about ScoMo. I couldn't help myself. I piped up. Go back from the start. Let's do it. Let's go. Scott, from nowhere. This
Here
is
we
so
go.
good. This-
Scott Morrison's a Taurian.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
everyone might think he's a pig. He's a bastard. The very nature of them, they are the businessmen.
Or, sorry to go off track, but Scott Morrison, you know how there was a rumour about him? Do you know if that's true since
I don't know what the rumour is.
he shot himself at Engadine Macca's?
Oh, is that the rumor?
Oh,
Yeah.
Do
God
you
only
think he
knows.
did that?
Oh, who cares?
Yeah, that's true.
Jesus.
That's true.
Really irrelevant. Who cares?
Really
we paid
irrelevant.
$100 to go to a psychic to ask if Scott Morrison really shat himself at Engadine Macca's, and she said, "Who cares?
It's
no,
irrelevant.
we need answers.
We want to know.
That's the most relevant thing in my life. I need to know if the Australian Prime Minister shat himself before, so I feel better about when I do it."
yeah.
He's de facto who
Oh, okay. So this is where we get on to her ex-husband.
Oh, it gets dark here, guys. Brace yourself.
No, I cut
you
the
cut the
dark
bit
out.
out?
It was
Okay,
a bit.
good.
It was a bit too much. It was her ex-husband. Sorry, was quite abusive and stuff like that. So we cut that out. But this is what came next.
Yep.
he's de facto who he ended up living with.
Oh, fuck.
But you know what happened to his de facto? She died of an asthma attack on my birthday.
Oh.
Karma gets you. It winds up fucking severe too. So you're not the big smart ass, you Gemini man. No, you're not. It gets you.
the fuck?
And now's you.
Is he in jail now?
He will be. I'm not finished yet.
Do you do black magic stuff ever?
No, I love voodoo.
Oh.
That is
Is
black
that
magic.
like with the dolls?
Yeah, that's why you put pink.
Don't need it.
Oh.
Don't need it. You got to correct.
I like how I pretend I know what that means.
Don't need it.
I just put needles into me puss.
No, she just likes Voodoo Child, the song.
I'm a real Rogue Traders fan.
You are my voodoo child. Imagine that, okay? Me and Tom already awkward as shit. We're in her territory. She tells us about her ex-husband's new partner died on her birthday,
Mysteriously.
mysteriously,
No,
with a
not
smile on her
mysteriously.
face, and says, "Karma's a bitch."
Very. This is where it got dark. All
It got
the candles started
fucking
flickering in
weird.
the room.
Yeah.
The windows opened.
Gollum pops in. We don't want to ruin the end for you, but let's just say it makes an appearance again. This story.
Correct and balance. Where everything needs correcting and balancing. You can't have all positive and no negative.
Oh,
You've got
yeah.
yin yang always.
But remember,
Yin
in
yang.
her review, she said it's all light, all positive. Then she hits us with the darkness when we get there.
She's really turned this franchise dark, hasn't she? It was like a nice, fun Batman for kids in the ad, and now it's like this is the Joker, the Dark Knight.
It honestly reminded me of it seemed like she was doing a monologue piece and she was in Wentworth or one of those shows where she's like a female prisoner and she's like, it's as dark as a day. And you're like, holy shit.
It was
Scary.
amazing that how long she could talk for without us saying
Seriously,
anything.
all I was saying was,
You'll
yeah.
you'll see when I get in. I tried to jump in a bit more because
She was just delivering gold.
Gold.
It's like, why pan for gold when it's already there?
You know how I brought up Joker. You did see a Joker the other day.
Yeah, why haven't you
Do
seen
we
it
want to
yet,
do
mate?
a review on it, or do you want to wait for the next one?
What do you mean next one?
Well, next podcast when I have possibly seen it.
I told you to see it. You didn't
Yeah,
do
but
it.
I've got things to do, mate.
No, you don't.
I've got things to do.
What'd you do last night?
Push-ups, just 100 of them.
Yeah.
Boom.
See, he's got nothing
One.
to do.
2,
It's
3.
relevant now.
3.
You
We
should've watched
filmed
it.
yesterday, actually, guys. We got a big skit coming.
That was fun.
Yeah, you were like, no, we did. Oh, we did too. Okay, go on. What do we got next? We got a few more of
I
this,
have no idea.
ladies. Amazing clips. Oh, is this?
I don't know,
yeah,
man.
this is gonna be good.
Well, do you
Which is
think
bad.
global warming is real? and
Absolutely real.
So we should listen to her.
Just talking about Greta.
Yeah, I'm not saying don't.
Oh.
I'm just saying,
I wasn't sure.
but there's world leaders that have got to be convinced, and more work must be done on them. But she's not doing that. It's not Scott Morrison because he's so cool and does footy.
No one has ever said Scott Morrison is cool.
She starts talking about Greta Thunberg, then goes on how cool Scott Morrison is with the footy.
I've never heard anyone in my
And the
life
Maccas.
be like, Scott Morrison, he's cool.
He's a cool dude.
Plays
He is-
footy.
Oh man, when I grew up, I want to be like Scott Morrison.
If you want to be cool,
Just
all,
swag.
all I need you to do is play footy.
He
Cool.
must have rooted so many girls when he was young.
Oh,
He's the
fuck
coolest dude.
Then she goes on to Donald Trump.
It's not Donald Trump because his fucking hairdo.
It's funny.
That's
hair.
just not it.
It's funny.
She thinks she's got a warped sense of
Oh,
how we...
it's so good. And but as much as we're making fun of this whole situation, she made $95 off us. She's laughing all the way to
100.
the
We
bank.
rounded up.
All the way to the bank, to the cigarette machine. But
Yeah.
go on, what's next? I'm reliving this and it's brilliant.
Instead of this dwelling shit.
I
You
am.
know, especially for you guys. Like you're builders hunters and
Yep.
you got nothing to hunt anymore.
Oh, I talked over it. Yeah.
Yeah, you talked over it just
Sorry,
then.
Tom.
So Frenchy said women.
I'll play it again. But yeah, women. We got nothing to hunt anymore.
Women.
I'm talking about hunting
Oh, you
for...
meant like for food?
Yeah,
sorry.
like hunters and gatherers.
Yeah,
the true,
of course.
like the very,
They
like
used to hunt
essence
like,
that you're created with. This hunter, you don't know what to fucking do.
True.
And we could give you context for that speech, but we have no idea either how she got
Oh,
onto
bro.
Hunters and Gatherers. Maybe a big Hunters and Collectors fan.
Mm.
Roll your arms around me. Throw your arms around
that
me.
is
Got
a
it.
good song.
Yes.
These babies are weeks and months old, and they're left without
Yep, don't know Eva.
I have
They're
no idea what she's
creators.
talking about here.
because they've got to earn paper.
She lifted up a
Got
card
to
there.
hold on to paper.
And
Paper?
that paper.
You know?
She's like a rapper.
Why did she say it like
She's
that?
like a rapper.
Just wait for that second paper.
Little
That
swag.
confused me.
You gotta
Just
earn
wait.
that. These.
Because they've got to earn paper.
The next one.
They've got a hold on a paper.
No.
Logic, that's not life. They don't know anything.
What? The paper. That's get that on the soundboard.
Paper.
Get that on the soundboard. Oh. I wish you guys were there. Next time we got to live stream it, you need to know how awkward it was. Okay,
Oh,
what's
bro.
next? Surely it's my turn talking to her.
Do you want to go with cards?
Yep.
Halves. Oh.
Yeah, you have a go.
Yeah.
But
What card?
that
That's
is
really
your
good.
reading.
Did you get good?
There
That's
it is.
great.
You got wishes.
I got good cards.
You got
towards the
hopes
end.
and
I was trying to
dreams.
just get out of there.
Honestly.
Yeah, that was the changeover. I was not that enthusiastic
No,
for it.
I was trying to get the fuck out of there.
I thought that'd be good cards, like Pokemon cards, like you'd get a Charizard, like a holographic maybe. a few
Basically,
Dittos, a
my
few
tarot
Meowth.
cards I got was bad at the start. Like I was imprisoned. Like I was some kind of pedophile.
Yeah, it was
charges.
just a picture of the soap.
Yeah,
and she's
yeah.
like, oh, prison.
And then it was my sloppy ass.
And then you just, I should pick that up.
yeah.
Sloppy
And-
arsehole.
It was a sloppy asshole card. And then she was like, then it was all positive. She was like, it's sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows.
Now, when we drove to this, because we didn't, not like speed dating when we do that, we're going to be characters. This, we wanted to do fairly seriously to see what she was going to say. I did sneak a few things in there for all you podcast listeners to enjoy, because we got a bit bored. She just kept talking.
An hour is a long time.
It's a long time.
She could talk, man.
It's a long time. But let's see what we got first.
Do you have to recharge them by like?
Oh, we're
some-
talking about crystals.
Some crystals you have to recharge by
Well,
the
what
moon,
you
full
do-
moon or something. Don't you?
Yes. What you do is they're not really expensive.
Yeah.
Even if you're on New Start allowance or something, you can
Yep.
buy yourself a piece every now and again and just accumulate them. That's all I did.
I was just wondering. Yeah, I'm just.
Like, they're not exorbitant.
Yeah.
If you go through a wholesaler, you can pick them up. What you do, you go down to the beach
Crystal shopping.
and you fill a bucket up of salt water.
Yep.
You place them in the bucket, you put them under the full moon.
Obviously. So if you didn't know how to recharge your crystals before this episode, you do now.
I don't know in that start bit if she was talking about crystals or crystal meth.
If you're on New Start allowance, you can get it. You just get little pieces here and there.
Because what I do, and that's what you found out about Hillsong Church, guys, is that I am interested when I talk to people about things I don't know. Maybe I also...
Hillsong is a bad example. You
Maybe I like
sucked
to
at Hillsong.
troll too, but I also like to know as much as I can.
You
Because
told
I've
a
seen,
Hillsong girl you did drugs.
No, I said my housemates had $700. We won a trivia, and we're not sure if we're going to buy cases of beers or...
We.
We didn't know if we were going to buy cases of beers or some cocaine. Okay? Some
Exactly.
bags.
That's what I'm saying. That's a dumb thing to say.
And that's what I'm saying. But I also did talk to her about, what's your favorite verse in the Bible and shit, whatever the fuck I said. That's what I'm saying is that I am interested in her crystals. So as much as I do troll, I still am interested in it. That's why I can have a conversation with her, unlike Tom is just like, oh, yes, my girlfriend's 12, whatever the fuck you said. I
was just listening, bro, getting the info.
That's true, actually. That is respectful too.
Exactly. Here we go. Next clip.
I don't know what this one
It's a
is.
Kabbalah.
Oh,
Which is
yes.
a tree of life, which is everything. And the way
Okay. Just a little bit of context. Kabbalah is the practice of the cards or
The
something
cards.
like that.
Basically, it's based on the tree of life. They lay out all the cards and it tells you your future.
And we don't need to
Kabbalah.
explain Kabbalah or the tree of life to you because she's about to in the best way possible.
describe it to anyone, because it's fantasy, but it's not really. It's so close to the truth. Is Avatar and the tree of
Sick. I
knowledge?
really like
the tree of
Avatar.
knowledge.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is the tree of life.
So Avatar's based on the Kabbalah.
Absolutely.
That's so cool.
It is so close to it. It's unbelievable. And we
What?
transform through the Kabbalah, through the tree of life.
The Bible
It
is based on
our
Titanic.
pathways. And this is every pathway.
No, Titanic's
known
based
to
on the
man
Bible.
is in the
Titanic
Torah.
is
a metaphorical
Noah and his
tree, or is
ark.
it a real tree?
Well, it may be a real tree. We'll never know. This
Like,
is
now,
ancestry.
It could have been a real tree. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And when I look at Avatar and I just It is just unbelievably real to me.
Tangent coming.
I absolutely absorbed that movie like you wouldn't believe as the Kabbalah tree of life. The facts that was channeled, definitely. That was a true account.
Interesting.
That was a real true account.
I think that's-
And the end of Man and the beginning of Man, like the whole storyline, it was fucking amazing.
I think it's the only movie she's
You know?
seen.
I think there's more avatars coming out too, actually. He's
Yeah,
made
there's
some
an
more.
Avatar too. I don't know when it's coming out, but it takes like a decade or something to make.
Yeah.
So
It-
good.
Well, you got to paint a lot of people blue in the thing. It takes a while.
You
That was the first time we got her to laugh. Because I
She
said
really
we got to
liked the
paint a
blue.
lot of people blue. And she's like, holy fuck, this guy's an idiot.
And she went on to be like, it's special effects.
she actually told me, I think it's special effects. I think you're
Stop
fine.
being such a dead shit. If that idiot has been an idiot your whole fucking life,
Oh, yeah, it's
turn
his advice.
can you just stop being such a dead shit?
Turn it up.
Turn it up, turn it off.
Yeah.
Swear you gotta
Frenchy was trying to get her to say turn it up like his show name.
Turn it up.
stop
Ready?
being such a dead shit.
Turn it up.
Turn it up, turn it off.
Turn it up.
Swear you gotta switch, fuck it off. Can use your verbals positively, but
Fuck, this
fuck
is
your
insane.
negatives off with it too, because they attack brains.
She talking about zombies all of a sudden?
She's thinking of zombies.
They attack brains.
How many more clips do we have? This is how long it was, guys, and we've only got the best
Bro,
bits.
we've cut out so
Oh,
much.
3 more clips left for you guys. Enjoy them. This is so right now we've had enough, but we want to do the full hour for her. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
just tangent after tangent.
I was just glad to be out of the hot seat, bro, because her gaze was haunting.
It is. She stares through your
And
soul.
you know how Frenchy feels about eye contact.
I hate
Not a
it.
fan. And she was very intense.
She started staring at me, and I was like, "I'll match your stare." I'll go, yeah, and then I had to look
No,
away.
you started watching
Well,
TV
she had the
and shit.
froth on them. Like,
oh yeah, she got
lips.
real. I think it was when she was talking about Avatar or ScoMo. I'm not sure, but she did a big
Started
spit. And
frothing
there was
at
this
the
big.
mouth.
It was like white.
Uh,
It was white. It was froth. Yeah, it was like sitting on her lip. I was like, oh fuck.
She's got tetanus, rabies.
Yeah, rabies, definitely rabies.
Okay, 3 more clips, guys. Get ready for them.
We'll get like our friends just
Basically.
annoying us, but are they our friends if they're just trying to get in
Yeah.
our ears? There's this one friend,
You were both.
Robert, just like would sing in our ear, "Do you have your passport? Did you?" And it doesn't make sense.
You will both come together here,
Do
and
you
I want you to
have
be
your-
best mates with this. It's
Yeah.
really worth it
Oh,
to
yeah.
both of you.
Yep.
Really pick your friends,
Yes.
and when you suss out who you want to get rid of, it's not your punching.
Sean Paul.
It's
We should
not.
get rid of Sean
It's
Paul.
not
Sean
the
Paul,
punching bullshit.
Ladybug.
Brains.
No, it's just like
Brains
stop
you
seeing them.
use.
Yeah.
Do you?
And then
Oh yeah,
clever.
she goes
Can be
crazy
clever.
here.
Don't use spitfire words. You
Yeah.
know, you really dart them, like dagger them with your mouth.
Move your mouth.
Finger him, dart him.
Yeah, nothing else. I'm not threatening you.
physical,
No
yeah.
fucking physical threats. None of this bullshit.
Oh, I thought that was a
Bang! Fucking wallop.
Fucking
Mouth. Eyes. Use expression. And I'm fucking serious. And then have a bit of a backup. If they don't hear that, have something you can back it up with. Or someone. Got it? Because you don't know how badly they've eaten into you.
That was she was projecting there, I'm pretty sure. So during that, she started talking about darting. I started fingering for the podcast viewers to show what darting was, or you listeners didn't get to see that. I moved my microphone to my left hand, thought it was still my beer, and I tried to drink it. Okay,
I've done that
I'm not gonna
before.
lie to you. I'm not gonna lie.
You got to
to
call
you.
it out, otherwise
I
the
have to
comments
call it
will
out,
go,
otherwise
yeah.
every comment will be Frenchy tried to drink his microphone
tried
at
to do
34 minutes in, or whatever the fuck we are.
We're pretty far in,
44
bro.
minutes in.
I've tried to do that before.
Oh, wow.
This is a very short clip, just
Yeah.
to give you a little taste.
Nail them in the ass.
Nail him in the ass.
Let's see that again.
Nail them in the ass.
I almost fucking lost it when she said that. I don't even know what she was talking about, but she's just like a casual nail him in the ass.
Well, I didn't actually hear that one because I was in the bathroom. I
No,
walked
no, that- you
away.
turned around and
No,
gave
I
me a
walked
look.
away, and Tom was like, "Oh, what should I do if Frenchy doesn't listen to me?" And that's what she said. I just heard it then.
Nail him in the
Nail
ass.
him in the ass. Listen
So
to me.
there's something in your
This is
beer
the last
right
one,
now.
Tom.
Let me check.
This is
I think it's second last.
oh, second last. Fuck yeah. Yeah.
No, there's
Holy
heaps.
fuck.
There's
Okay,
heaps.
let's go. Just do the good ones.
No, we're doing all of them.
Okay, fuck it.
We've
Special
got,
ep.
we've got 6.
We're gonna do a double
they're not-
episode for
No,
you this week.
no, we're not.
Are we not doing a
Oh,
Wednesday
this week.
show?
I thought you meant
Yeah.
today. Like we're gonna go
Not
for 2
today.
hours. You crazy
No.
cunt.
No, it's a Saturday. We got shit to do.
All right, there's only 6 clips left, but yes, we are doing a double episode this week.
Wednesday. Tom and Frenchy podcast taking over.
So you, with these annoying friends and people in our lives, just confidently have some tricks up your sleeve, like just say,
Yeah, have forceful words. I want words. Boom, boom,
boom,
boom.
boom,
Like energy, words.
stab them with our words.
Yeah.
I got ya.
And really, eyes, boom, expression. I'm serious.
Listen,
I'm serious.
Watch out
Sure,
for
but
abuse, because
Kelly-
that's
Watch out,
another
sure.
thing they can call the police with.
Sean Paul.
Sean Paul, Ladybug.
Fuck, she should be a,
So
a
we
life coach.
walked away from this thinking we have to get her in some more videos. We're actually really on her. Let's check this one. Okay.
Pull it up. Just pull it up. And stop thinking you're the big smart ass and invincible, because you're not. You're as invincible as he is, and he knows he's not. He knows he can come and guts it physically. Yeah, but your brain doesn't rule
Nope.
you, really.
I'm much more invincible than him.
I am more invincible
It's
than
true,
you.
No way.
Mentally, you might think you are, but
Just
mentally
physically, I meant.
doesn't save your body.
Yeah.
And
was
my
really some
stepmother
self-help
thought
shit.
she was
Yeah.
like you, and she's 70, right?
right.
She had cancer of her. The doctor had scanned stuff for something totally unrelated. She had cancer of the ovaries and the uterus at her age. Had to have a radical
That's not good, yeah.
hysterectomy, radical, and she's this big, confident, fucking fathead, overconfident, telling everybody what for.
That's why it's so hard because she'll say
poor-
such dark stuff and then be like, fathead.
Fucking fathead.
But it was a
And this poor bitch just has fucking cancer and she gets called a
But it
fucking
was her
fathead.
stepmother who she didn't like. She got cancer. She
She's
had
a
to get it
fucking
healed.
fathead.
Which was fucking fathead. That's what's so hard. You don't know how hard it was not to laugh because
Oh,
I was so
bro.
uncomfortable.
It was so
the one
intense,
release.
bro.
A few more fast clips to finish it off, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this.
It's hard because at the moment I'm teaching and I'm thinking about starting a podcast. I just don't know if it's a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Teaching.
High school.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
She loved that.
So you're a high school teacher.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
But you're not working, are you?
I'm working, but I don't know. I'm kind of thinking to quit to start a podcast. I don't know if it's a good
Yeah,
idea.
well,
Do you think they're a
just,
good
I want
idea?
you to meditate,
Yeah.
all right?
Yep.
Please.
Yep.
Get any sort of fucking candle, anything
Yep.
that
She's
you
the
can
best.
shove a flame in.
Shove a flame
Shove
in
a
me puss
flame
and
in.
call
I'm
me candle.
I'm pretty sure I said you can light anything. If you anything can be a candle if you hold the flame to it long enough.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Ladybug.
Oh, is this Ladybug?
No.
Oh, Ladybug. Wow. I hope you guys are learning things here.
She's basically a life.
Psychics are expensive, so we've saved you money.
This is pretty
really.
generic. This applies to a lot of people.
It is not. This is very specific. She knows exactly who we are and
Oh,
what
true,
we need.
true.
Yes.
I could have put a fucking knife through my ex-husband for doing that.
Oh yeah. So that was contextually her ex-husband's a piece of shit, but then we get to the story again.
Remember, his de facto died on my birthday, and it was hideous. You couldn't breathe. It was a fucking asthma attack.
That's funny, a bit funny, yeah.
We all start cackling about this poor lady's death.
It was like a scene from a movie. So she's like,
She starts cackling and then we all get involved.
really brought it down about her ex-husband being a piece of shit, then about how her ex-husband's de facto dies, and she just cackles. And I felt like we had to laugh. Just play it again. I want you all to know. And I
Oh,
was
it's so good.
It was like a movie.
Remember, his de facto died on my birthday, and it was hideous. You couldn't breathe. It was that fucking asthma attack.
That's funny, a bit funny.
Because she looked at us cackling like we were
She
supposed
was
to laugh, and we're like, I guess I'll go.
She
for
started
it.
laughing and it
I
really tickled her.
It wasn't one of those laughs that comes from the heart. You know what I mean? It was one of those
Yeah.
fake. That was a hollow laugh for me.
I started laughing at the fact that we were laughing. You know,
Yeah,
because
it
like it was
was-
like a cackle.
It was a bizarre scene. And we're getting right near the end of
Thanks
it.
so much.
guys.
Oh,
Thanks so
for
much.
visiting.
And
pleasure to meet
have
you.
a Merry Christmas.
Oh, thank
ladies.
You too.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
So we give her a nice sweet send off,
Yep.
so she doesn't curse us.
Tipped her $5 so she does not make us have an asthma attack.
Well, to
and
be honest,
die.
we tipped her the whole amount because I don't know.
No, we gave it because it was 95 and we gave her 100.
I know, but
Because
we
we were
were
fucking ballers. Whatever. And then we had this bit we filmed in the car. Tom, play while I get another beer on my phone so I can do a few of Matt's chats after this.
All right, so this is the end. We jumped in the car, and Frenchy was basically like, "Lock the doors." This is what it is.
We all cackled. Holy shit.
So that was quite an experience. Our first psychic reading, and it was a good time.
And you got to be a part of it. You got to hear it firsthand.
Mm.
We were just 2 hours after it
And
happened.
she, for the record, she told us to record it, so we didn't like
She
secretly.
did, and we have that recorded.
And she wanted us to share it as well. She
We
did say
have
that.
us, because Tom was already recording it, so
I was
going to
gonna record it
recorded her
secretly.
going, "You can please record it. Get your phone up on the table. Show
And
as
she's
many
like,
people as you want."
Use voice memos. I was like, "Oh, voice memos. Okay,
Okay.
interesting. I
Oh,
definitely didn't already have that
Somehow it's
recording."
already recording.
But no, she was one of the funnier characters I've met, I think, in my life.
She is a perfect character for a show.
And like, if you saw her in a show, you wouldn't believe it. I think we do miss a little bit in terms of her facial.
oh,
She had that tick where she couldn't breathe because of her emphysema. Will
fuck.
haunt my dreams.
It was, and then it was because the waiting chair where the second person would wait was right next to the TV. She would stare through your soul, and then her eyes would slide to the TV because she was
She was watching like Ready Steady Cook or something.
Ready Steady Cook.
She was like, "Hold up your capsicums. I mean, my husband's a cunt."
It was wild.
Dude.
And, yeah, I want to go to a really good one.
Mm.
But if I go to a really good one, that's why I didn't take the piss as much as that one because I don't think, it would have been fair. But if it's a really good one, who like at the Rocks or whatever in the middle of Sydney, I would take the absolute piss.
Don't warn
straight
them we're
face.
coming.
Nah, they get ready for me. Get ready for the French.
So, guys, if you have any suggestions on where you'd like us to go on an adventure, it doesn't have to be psychics, obviously, because we just did that. Other ideas, hit us up. Join our Patreon, or you can just donate $1 a month. It's pretty cheap, and it really does help. And it's thank you to everyone who has donated already.
Patreon.com/Tom and
Frenchy.
Frenchy. We've already going to do 1 week because these episodes are special because everyone's getting around the potty. We like to do them for you. We're going to do a colonoscopy one day.
Oh yeah, that'd
where
be
we get our
funny.
butthole squirted out.
I'm scared.
And if we don't get a real one within the next month, we're going to get a hose and just do it ourselves.
we didn't discuss
I
this.
discussed it with myself and I'm up for it.
Okay, right on. I guess it's happening for Frenchy.
And we have got a lot of stories sent in by Patreon. So we're going to just do a few of them to finish off. Already pretty long here. And a few of my brothers sent in.
I thought we were wrapping up, to be
My
honest.
brother sent in some gold. Just one or two.
Okay.
I want to talk about my brothers because we missed Matt's chats last podcast. So firstly, Matt, Social Video Concepts. You know my brother. He's a bit older than me. He's an engineer, but he should be
Comedian.
entertainer because he's genius. Social Video Concepts. You know how you're in traffic, then you turn off the main road, speed through side streets and turn back onto the main road, then get super excited if you beat the car you're behind by a few spots. Relatable, I reckon.
I reckon some people do that, but it's not everyone.
So what I tell you is Matt messages me immediately after something happens to him.
That is a good way to do it, though, so you don't forget.
He must have done this exact thing, and he beats the car by a few spots, and he's stoked. And you go, who am I going to tell? My little brother.
Yeah.
And I'm stoked for you, Matt. I hope you fucked that Mazda up. I don't know who you beat. People do it. I do it. I've done it.
Would you?
Yep.
Seems like the effort versus reward isn't enough for me.
No, but there's two different ways to get home. You know what I mean? You're backing yourself. You're going, no, these suckers are going this way. I know the back street's better than them. You know, I'm a regular Willie Nelson. Burt Reynolds, that one.
Okay.
I don't know who drives cars.
Neither of them.
Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, that's better.
Willie Nelson, because he's from the country, he's wise.
I didn't get where you were going with that. He smokes heaps of weed. That's all I was thinking.
He's wise. He's from the country.
Okay.
Willie Nelson. What
Ladybug.
would Willie Nelson's thing be if he was Pitbull or Jason Derulo?
Smoking bongs.
Willie Nelson.
Willie old Nelson.
Okay, next one from Matt. And this is the thing, guys. Matt's ideas will never end. He rings me up every day on his way home from work,
Yeah.
and tries to talk for as long as the trip takes.
No
That's an hour and a
no
half.
wonder he's a good podcast listener.
Oh yeah, he's
He doesn't have to
our
make a
biggest
call.
fan. He's not on the Patreon yet though.
He's not.
No.
Come on, Matt.
Mm,
Get amongst it.
I
French,
agree.
consider it Frenchy's birthday present.
No, give me an actual present. Also, I know you did something about hand jobs. Did you cover girls who don't know when to stop and you awkwardly need to ask them mid-cum?
I don't think you ever need to tell a girl.
Feel like they know you've come by the semen
Yes.
on someone.
Yes.
I don't actually know the last time I've come from a hand job. That's so like I don't want to think that Matt's messaged me just after a hand job.
I hope that's exactly what happened. He got a hand job and they kept going for a few hours and he was like, I gotta message Frenchy.
Yo, how long would you keep going for? What?
There's just blood coming out instead.
It's surely by the time it gets soft, they'd be like, okay, maybe that wasn't pre-cum.
Scrape it off their face and maybe figure it out.
Scrape it off their face. Yeah. Have you ever come on someone's face?
Nah, it's not really my thing. It's kind of disrespectful.
What if they ask for it? Then you're disrespectful.
Yeah.
Being disrespectful by
No one's ever asked for that.
They ask with their eyes.
Frenchy thinks open eyes means please. It was weird that you finished with Caroline the Psychic. You came on her face.
I was looking at her thinking, because we were worried that she was going to try to rape us. We were.
Oh, please don't.
She would know some things, but okay.
She knows what you want before you tell her. That's for sure. She's a psychic.
Yeah. Yo. That. I've never thought about that.
The psychic.
We should become psychics so we know what women want. Like that Mel Gibson movie.
Yeah, but he just knows. No.
And you're going to do something racist
Gonna
here.
do
Alright,
something
now do it.
No,
This is
I
the
couldn't- I
podcast
couldn't-
for it.
I couldn't think of anything good enough to say.
What did we say on the podcast? Guys, you all listen, we know we got 10 to 20 episodes before we're too big. We can't say racist shit anymore or sexist shit or whatever the fuck else we say. Disgusting pee stuff about elves. Because it's going to be
that sounds good.
elvophobia.
I'm
Have you ever
gonna
peed
start.
on an elf?
I would.
Yeah, because they're the perfect height.
Yeah.
I've thought about it. Okay. Last one is from my brother. It's going to be podcast activities he's got some podcast activities for us.
Okay.
Go for a Thai massage together.
Happy ending.
This is where you got the hand job idea. Matt, we see you.
Oh, no.
We see you, Matt. Test drive high-end cars.
That'd be kind of cool.
That is a really good one. Thanks, Matt. I guess we don't have to do like shitty things every
I'd be
time. We could do something fun.
I'd be scared driving a car that's too nice. I'd crash it.
Kayak dodgy city canals / creeks.
You know, in Canberra, there's these big, like, kind of sewage drains that run through the town.
Yep.
And I always wanted to do that. Like in floods and like big rains, they get filled, but people die. So you probably shouldn't.
Okay. Good to know.
Hmm.
Good to know. I won't do that.
Maybe.
I don't know if I talked about this last podcast in Darwin. My brother was telling me just to go swimming in this river called Rapid Creek.
You don't swim in rivers in Darwin.
That's what he
There's
goes. He goes, nah,
crocodiles.
there's probably not crocodiles this time of year. And if there is, it's clear so you can see them. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
We went to like waterfalls near Darwin and shit, and they were pretty sick. But I don't know about creeks and rivers.
Swimming? Okay, last one my brother wants you to do is read this book. He just goes, can you get Tom to read this as practice for ... And
Oh God, it's a children's book.
it's got to be. My brother's got a
no.
kid, so it makes sense that he's got a children's book.
This is my daddy and me. We do everything together. I love doing things with my daddy because he can do anything, capitals.
Yeah, that's sexual.
What are we going to do next, daddy?
Stop saying daddy.
I'm reading.
No, I mean the book.
Oh, okay. Here are some of our favorite things to do. Oh, God.
S-
This is a Peppa
I
Pig.
should say this, though.
Peppa Pig
I
book.
should say this, Tom. I don't want to say, what's a word that's not sluts, but like that?
Skanks.
Skanks have really corrupted the word daddy, haven't they?
Yeah.
It used to be an innocent little thing for kids to say, I love you, daddy, and now...
Fuck, if I was with
Girls
a chick
are
and she
love-
called her dad daddy,
Call me
I'd
daddy.
vomit. Like her actual daddy?
Yeah, because like that's my name.
How dare you?
Okay, go to the last 2 pages.
We love being cheeky monkeys at the playground, swinging on the climbing frame and zooming down the slide at super speeds. My daddy is the king of the playground.
I'm pretty sure he's implying you're the daddy.
Well, I know that my autobiography will be called King of the Playground.
That is the best name for an autobiography. What's the photo? What's the cover?
I don't know.
It's got to be on the monkey bars. It's got to be
wearing a
monkey
crown.
bars. Monkey bars.
Wearing a crown. Yeah, that's mad.
And then kids behind you like sad that they're not on the monkey bars because you're just like
Well, they're sad because
maybe
they
mid
know.
kick. Maybe
They know.
mid. They know what?
They know.
That you're
All right, guys. I think we'll leave it there.
that is a perfect time to
We're doing a
stop it.
second podcast this
Second
week.
podcast this
So-
week. I'm going away to the
Prison.
Gold Coast
Oh.
for do something for Frenchy and the talent. So
Ooh, stay tuned.
stuff coming for that. So
I've
we'll
got
be
1, maybe 2 videos coming out this week on the Roundabout Crew,
I've
so
got-
check that out.
roundabout crew for Tom's
One's
videos.
with
I'm in
Frenchy.
one of them. That's going to be really good. I've got a few videos coming out. And Central Coast, Port Macquarie, Coffs Harbour this week, they're all going to sell out. So
Ooh.
if you don't get tickets
You're
the
an
night
idiot.
you're listening to this, you're going to miss out.
You're an idiot.
And you're an idiot.
Yeah.
And you're an idiot.
Thanks to Carolyn for being the sexiest bitch I've ever
Fuck,
seen.
yeah, what a voice. That's the voice. Imagine having phone sex to
Oh,
Carolyn.
Jesus.
Well,
Do an impression.
I can't remember the shit she was saying.
Yeah, what was
Fucking stab it. Fucking...
she- Nah. That's pretty good. That was
it.
her
That
call.
her.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for listening. We
Bye.
love you.
We love you. I love you.
Mm.